Hi guys, welcome back to my channel at Shadz Lifestyle, and this is a channel where truth meets purpose. Over here, so we talk about good things, educational stuff, things that you need to know while you're young, especially persons who are in college or planning on going to college. This is a channel to be a part of, right? So let's get right into the video. So today's video, I actually wanted, like, a lot of these topics have been on my head or in my mind, but is the execution is a problem at the time. But I am all here for you guys. So today I want to talk about the best jobs or the best career field to be in. And I don't know, this is just my opinion, so you can put it down below what's the best career to be in Jamaica, because that's where we are now. And if you want to say in the world also, yes, you can do that. So let's talk about this. So first I want to talk about what people think are the best career. So people in general think, say, doctor, lawyer, anything like that is the best career, and I I I don't have any say about that. Dentist as well. I don't know how I feel about that either, because those are good careers, but guess what? Those are conventional careers. Those are traditional careers. And I think that the world that we're living in is so diverse, and it is changing in time. And those jobs that I just mentioned, like, me no know how the system set up. You say tax, they might get enough tax. So government tax them like wow. Plus, they actually work a lot of hours. So doctors work a lot of hours, and I think they're actually underpaid, right? So it's a lot of things that goes on in just finding the career, right? So when you're finding the career, what I want you to look at is, even look in the newspaper. Look in the newspaper. That's the first thing you can do right now, and look for the jobs that you always see posting in the newspaper, and you can actually look at it and see the scale pay of it as well. Things that I would say, and I'm just talking off my head right now, tip of my tongue, yeah. I would say like IT. IT is a good field, because you know that IT phone take everything. When you know the world I go to, IT is the career. But then again, you have to think about Jamaica. IT is the career, but I have been talking with a lot of persons in that field, persons who just leave school, persons who have left school a couple years now, and them say them not getting a jobs, and I'm like, what? So when I check it out, you don't even know what jobs to look into. But what I can tell you is, do your research and look at the things that is happening. Because what I feel is, people don't want you to be this person, to express yourself. The system don't make us express yourself. And so what I actually think is the top careers right now is marketing and social media. You can be a social media influencer, and people probably, even have to go to school to be that. And a lot of persons like, what? I think hairdresser and nail tech. I think regular skills, makeup artist. Once you have your customers, you can make it in those fields. So what me I try to tell you is, it's so diverse that the best career, you don't even know. You don't even know what career is the best field, right? Because a lot of things are going on now. Things that are not just the regular traditional careers, so doctor, lawyer, teacher, nurse, none of that. The world is so diverse, and we're diversifying. Even in Jamaica, you see a lot of social media influencers, you see a lot of um people, they want to put out their content, and they do have persons to do it and market for them. So I think communication as well, careers that were downgraded. Even look at um home economics, tourism, and hospitality. The other day, because I watch a lot of TikToks, and a lot of persons on TikTok recently have been sharing their concerns about graduating and not finding any jobs and stuff like that, and people in tourism and hospitality. That career is the career, especially um no, and I'm not talking about Jamaica, I'm talking about worldwide, internationally. You see that career, what drives the world? Tourism. That drives the world. People want to travel, and so you want to have tourism and hospitality. You have a lot of hotels. Hotels generate a lot of income worldwide, even in Jamaica right now. Tourism is one of the largest sectors right now in Jamaica. So those are careers that mind blowing. You understand? I'm so passionate about this. So yeah, those career, I'm just letting you know that there are careers that is not just the regular career where people always are talk about. You can make money with that. And I also want to talk about um how we were raised, how the system has tricked us. And me I talk like me a me I talk like me a Rasta man now, you know. Couple of my videos me I say the system. But you just understand what I mean by the system, like society. So I'm not bashing anyone or anything. I just probably, you know how people express themselves. So when I was growing up, when people classify bright, them think about science class, and not saying that I was forced in the science field, because as I said, I that was my passion, that was my drive. I love that, like CSI effect, that's what draw me to forensics. So it's not the system, but I'm just showing you people have this thing to say that you are bright, so you're going to the science class. I want to take that out of my head, because that's a lie. That is a lie. Some of the top careers are in business. Top careers are not even in sciences. And so you go to school to study because you say them are the brightest and this and that, and when you end up, people who are the nails or whatever, I'm just saying that you should just make sure you're researching, and whatever you want to do, you can do it. So in university, I'm not sure if I told you what I did, but I have a bachelor's degree in applied science, major in forensic chemistry. And so I'm in the forensic field, and persons been asking me how you get into that and some advice. And I would be robbing you if I didn't share this. So the forensic field, first of all, you don't have to study forensic science to be in that field. So with UTECH, there's a courses as the one that I did, bachelor's in applied science and major in forensic chemistry. You don't have to do forensics to be in the forensic field. Jobs in the forensic field is either you work at Indicom, you work in the police force, you work at the forensic government lab, you work at, I don't know, MOCA, that a IT part, you work at, yeah, like them the place there. Comment if you know other places you can work at, that is forensic related. So you don't have to have a forensic degree to go into those field. You can have a regular biochemistry degree, you can have a regular chemistry degree, you can have basically any one of the science degree that correlates to the departments or area of that institute or that job or that company. You can have criminology, you can study criminology to go at some of these places as well. So you don't have to study forensic chemistry and applied science. And with the degree at UTECH, what I did as well, you don't even have to go in the forensic field, because you can go into chemistry, because what we focus on also is applied science. So we can work at Benjamin, anything we have to do like a chemist job, you can go into that as well. But you also have to look at, will they hire you compared to someone who did a degree in just chemistry? You understand? You have to look at that as well. And I also talk about internship in some of our videos, so you understand that. So my advice is, just know what you want, and there are a lot of options out there. So don't just go in the field because they say, oh, you want to do this, but then again, you can also have alternative routes to that one spot, right? And you're not stuck. So that is where I'm heading at. So the ideal jobs now, I would say, just try an adventure. Just try and look into a lot of things. Look into, as I said, go on different websites, search on top jobs and not just conventional, traditional jobs, because being an influencer, being a social media creator, that can make a lot of money as well. Look at Quiet Perry, look at what you see on social media. Some of these persons don't even go to university. Persons like, you can start your own business or something. Um in banks as well. You can work in banks. It doesn't have the career. I don't know which career to tell you, but I know that tourism, you can go overseas, because there are a lot of like persons who do tourism now and graduate. There are a lot of internship programs that you can go on overseas. Even with J1, the J1 internship program, you can go on that if you do tourism, if you do business. I know that paralegal, you can do associate in paralegal. You don't even have to have a degree to be a paralegal officer. I don't know how they put it. So you don't even have to just have an associate to do that. And that can also, I see careers in that overseas as well, internship program as well in that. So you can go into different fields, but don't just think that science or the regular doctor, lawyer, the world I get diverse now. It's not just about that anymore. Don't think about that anymore. Research, do your research. Everything that I just said is a lot of information, and I didn't even give you one job. I gave you a lot of jobs. I don't even know what's the best career, but I'm telling you that you just need to research, and don't be afraid to go for something that you love. Go into venture into your own business. Don't be afraid to venture into your own business. So even go to school to learn about business, about those stuff. And don't think that going into science class is the brightest, or you'll make the most money or something like that. Don't let them trick you, guys. Don't let them trick you, because there are a lot of different alternatives. Regular people, you see, as I did say, home economics. You can have your own dietitian. You can have your own nutritionist. So a lot of those careers are being filled right now, and I don't really know even much about those. But what I can tell you is, once you find that career, build on it, work on it, let that be your main focus, and I'm sure you will make it. So once you do that, go on internship while going to school, find means and way where you can even start your own business. While you're in that as well, make sure that you're preparing yourself to nail that job if you're going into that field or venture. Prepare yourself, work on courses. Even if you graduate now, courses are the way to go. Always try to learn as you go along. Me I speak to myself too. So go on short courses and get certified in different areas because degree alone now make it again. So those are a lot and not much I had to see, and I'm so happy. I'm so grateful for the support, and thank you so much for all the love. Love you guys. Bye my handsomes. Bye my beautifuls. Love you. Mwah. Do comment and tell me how you like this video and some of the things that you want me to talk about, and I'll definitely do that. I hope that this video answers some of your questions, if not most of them, if not all of them. Thank you guys. Bye.